4. Other cool grammar stuff.
In this part, we're going to shift gears a little and talk about other parts of speech besides verbs. We're going to show you how to make comparisons using adjectives, how to change adjectives into adverbs. Then we'll profile some very special prepositions that enrich our lives with their simple elegance. But first up, comparisons.
Section A, comparisons.
Hopefully by now you're pretty comfortable with adjectives and all the magic they possess.
We know that most adjectives change their endings to agree with their noun in gender and number, and that adjectives usually come after their noun.
Right. Now we're going to show you 3 constructions. Más plus adjective plus que, menos plus adjective plus que, and tan plus adjective plus como.
And how you can use these constructions to make comparisons.
What do we mean by comparisons? In English, when we say, the hare is faster than the tortoise, we're comparing the hare to the tortoise by using the adjective fast. And we're saying the hare is faster, or more fast. In Spanish, the construction we use to make this kind of comparison is más plus the adjective plus que. So in Spanish, to say the hare is faster than the tortoise, you'd say,
La liebre es más rápida que la tortuga.
You're basically just saying the hare is more fast than the tortoise.
And did you notice we had to change rápido to rápida to match la liebre? Always remember to make your adjective agree with the noun it's describing.
You can do this with just about any descriptive adjective out there. Just remember, más plus adjective plus que, and you're ready to go.
¿Cómo está la sopa? ¿Está demasiado salada?
¡Qué horrible! Sí, la sopa está más salada que el mar.
Me gusta la sal.
The phrase menos plus adjective plus que works the same way as más adjective que, except menos que works in reverse, like this.
If I say, yo soy menos alto que mi esposo, I'm basically saying I am less tall than my husband.
And if I say yo soy menos bonito que mi esposa, I'm saying that I'm less beautiful than my wife.
Well, bless your heart. In each of these sentences, we're comparing 2 nouns with an adjective, whether it's alta or bonito.
The menos que just means less than. Right, Mom?
That's right, Pa.
Let's see how Diego and Carmen are coming along with dinner.
No, no, no. Las verduras no son del mismo tamaño. ¿Ves? Los pimientos son menos grandes que las patatas.
Tengo una idea.
Y ahora las patatas son menos grandes que los pimientos.
Tengo una idea.
Y yo tengo dolor de cabeza.
So that's how you say more than, más que, and less than, menos que. But what about those times when you want to say 2 things are equal? That's why Spanish speakers invented one of my favorite phrases, tan plus adjective plus como.
Tan plus adjective plus como is used when you want to say one noun is as something as another noun.
Like I might say, he's as nervous as a cat in a room full of rocking chairs. Él está tan nervioso como un gato en un cuarto con muchas mecedoras. The tan nervioso como part means as nervous as.
Now don't get hung up on the fact that it's más que, menos que, and tan como. That's just the way it is.
And how?
Tan plus adjective plus como. You gotta love it.
¿Cómo es la sopa?
La sopa es demasiado buena para describirla con palabras.
Sí, es tan sabrosa como las comidas de la universidad.
Section B, adverbs. Next on our list of cool grammar stuff is the making of Spanish adverbs. You probably already know that adverbs are words used to describe verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs, and usually answer the question how or to what extent. Let's look at an example in English, and then we'll show you how to make adverbs in Spanish.
Let's look at an adverb in English. How does Ferdinand fight dinosaurs? He fights dinosaurs bravely. In this sentence, we'd say bravely is an adverb, since it's modifying the verb fights. How does Ferdinand fight? Bravely. Bravely is an adverb.
Now you see that ly at the end of the word bravely?
Oh, I see it. I see it. Mhm.
Good. Well, in English, that's how we make most of our adverbs. We take an adjective, like brave, me,
Of course.
right? And then we add an ly to the end of it.
Spanish makes many of its adverbs the same way, by adding a special ending, mente, to the singular feminine form of an adjective. There are lots of other adverbs out there that don't use mente, just like there are lots of English adverbs that don't end in ly. But knowing mente will still be useful.
And why is it that we add mente to the singular feminine form? I don't know, really.
No one knows.
No.
It's one of those things.
Sure.
Okay, let's form an adverb from the word valiente, which means brave. First, we're going to take the feminine singular form of the adjective, then add mente. If we were going to use valiente to describe the word chica, we'd use valiente, since adjectives that end in E don't change to reflect gender. Now, all that's left is for us to add mente, valientemente. That means bravely.
¿Cómo lucha Ferdinando contra los dinosaurios? Ferdinando lucha valientemente. Él es valiente. Él lucha valientemente.
We can take just about any adjective, change it to its feminine singular form, add mente, and we've got ourselves an adverb.
Let's make a few more adverbs. First, we'll need some adjectives. How about lento, the word for slow? Fácil, which means easy, and inteligente, which, if you are inteligente, you know means intelligent.
Okay, to transform these adjectives into adverbs, the first thing we need to do is put them into feminine singular form. Let's see. Lento. Well, we've changed that to lenta, but fácil would stay the way it is, since adjectives that end in consonants don't change to reflect gender. The same thing's true for inteligente, since it ends in an E like valiente. So that'll stay the same too. Now all we do is add our mente endings. Lentamente, fácilmente, and inteligentemente. Slowly, easily, and intelligently.
Es muy inteligente to use the suffix mente when you want to make a Spanish adverb. Just stick it on the end. You've got a new adverb friend from a feminine singular adjective. Nos gusta mente, es muy inteligente. Nos gusta mente when making all our Spanish adverbs. Nos gusta mente, es muy inteligente. Nos gusta mente when making all our Spanish adverbs. Mente, the adverb maker.
So when you decide you need to make an adverb out of an adjective, by all means use mente. I know I will.
There are three basic constructions you can use to compare two nouns. The construction más plus adjective plus que is used to express more than. Menos plus adjective plus que is used to express less than. And tan plus adjective plus como is used to express two things that are equal. So, to say Maria is taller than Juan, we say Maria es más alta que Juan. To say Maria is less tall than Juan, we say Maria es menos alta que Juan. And to say Maria is as tall as Juan, we say Maria es tan alta como Juan. In these constructions, remember to make sure the adjective agrees with the first noun.
Many Spanish adverbs can be formed from adjectives. Like the suffix ly in English, by adding the suffix mente to an adjective in its feminine singular form, we turn it into an adverb. Examples are rapidamente, valientemente, and lentamente.